What's up, guys? It's Matt, and welcome back to NFL. We're in week 2, and look at the record, bro. We did pretty damn good. 11-5, 10-6. Yeah, I watched the video and had to look back. That's how I figured out your record. I'm not really keeping track of it, but I just watched the video and I just tallied it up. So that's probably how I'm gonna do it. What? Yeah. Yeah, pretty neck and neck. Had a lot of I don't want to say a lot, but we had like 5 differences, and that was really the difference there. Just one game back behind each other, but lots to talk about, man. Some key injuries, a very bad 9/11 for New York again, and all right, let's get into it. So we got the Vikings versus Eagles. The Vikings didn't do well. They lost to the Buccaneers in Baker Mayfield week 1. Like I said, dude, I said that was an upset alert, upset watch, and it fucking happened. Like, it was the defense that kind of sold them. Justin Jefferson did literally everything he could, but yeah, his team lost. Yeah, they're one of the worst defenses last year for sure, and that's why they were in so many close games. And look, they were in a close game. They went 11-0 last season in close games, one-score games, and now they're 0-1 in one-score games. Go figure. And they're taking on the Eagles, who had almost a scare against the Patriots. Started out hot, then kind of slowed down. Patriots started coming back. It reminded me of the Bengals versus Patriots last season, where they just took control of the game, and then the Patriots just slowly started coming back. It was a very close call, but they got the job done. And by the way, this is Vikings-Eagles week 2. Prime time, just like last season. And the Vikings are away again, so Eagles really shut them out. I got the Eagles here, and so do you. I want to call this an upset watch so bad, but I just have the Eagles are such a much better team overall. Like, they got defense and offense. Vikings only have offense. And when they don't have offense, that is a terrible team. Yeah. So I'm counting on the Eagles to get this win. Almost, kind of a lock almost, I'd say. Yep, next up, you got another AFC North battle. You got the Ravens versus the Bengals. Ravens played the Texans, got the dub. One of the biggest locks of the week was the Ravens beating the Texans. Just a bad matchup for the Texans. Again, Cincinnati Bengals literally cannot. We cannot. We cannot win in Cleveland. Joe Burrow had the worst game of his life. High school. I'm talking high school, college. Yeah, they did. He got benched for the last 5 minutes of the game. Like, one of the worst performances I've ever seen. Just by the eye test, you could tell he was not throwing the ball right. Hey, look, upside to this, Bengals disappointed last year, week 1, and they just don't beat Cleveland. Cleveland blows them out every time, especially when they're in Cleveland. They beat Cleveland last year at home, so, Cleveland doesn't own them, but Cleveland owns them when they're in Cleveland. So, they just can't, they cannot play in Cleveland. They cannot I don't know what it is. Some black magic going on there. I don't know. It's like voodoo, like that kind of shit. I'm questioning it. It's crazy how bad he plays against the Browns. But hey, upside to it. No injuries. Unlike the Ravens, who had J.K. Dobbins out for the season, Marlon Humphrey undergoing foot surgery, and just a bunch of other shit against the Ravens. Bengals are home. I expect them to play much better. I'm giving them the win here. Pog match, by the way, because AFC North battle. Best division in football. And you got the Ravens. Both quarterbacks didn't play well. Lamar Jackson didn't do too well. It was like 169 yards, I think, in one pick. For like 25-9. Not too good for Lamar Jackson. Again, week 1, man, you just, like, a lot of teams, that's why the Chiefs struggled. Receivers, they drop passes. Like, you see it everywhere in week 1. Receivers drop passes, picks, blowouts, close games, all kinds of shit in week 1. That's the NFL. All right, Seahawks 0-1. Did not look promising against the Rams. I feel like it's going to take some time for that offense to click. Lions beat the Chiefs. They don't look that good. They don't look that bad, you know. It was definitely the Chiefs receivers that cost them the game, but the Lions got the dub in Arrowhead. When they released their Super Bowl banner, like that's fucking amazing. That's pretty good for the Lions. I'm gonna give the Lions the win here. I feel like it's just gonna take some time for the Seahawks to get it, and you got the Seahawks. I respect it. I respect that pick. I wouldn't say it's an upset either. Like I don't think Seahawks beating Lions is an upset to me. Yeah, it's a pretty 50-50 in my opinion, but it's like the Lions. You know, more. They just looked better so far. All right, this is a Pog match, believe it or not. Both 0-1, but what makes this a Pog match is you get to see rookie quarterback versus rookie quarterback. CJ Shroud versus Anthony Richardson. That's pretty fun. That's pretty exciting, right? We're pretty split on this. I'm going Texans. You're going Colts. I like that. Quarterback versus quarterback. Nothing else much to be said. They're not going to have really good seasons. I feel like the Texans, you know, if you watched my record predictions, I have the Texans surprising people in the AFC South, and this is where it starts. This is where it starts against a pretty beatable team like the Colts, who I have bottoming in the division. Thank you. Next up, we got the Bears, the Buccaneers. Bears, they thought they were going to be good without Aaron Rodgers in the division against the Packers, and the Packers owned them, just like they usually do. 38-20? Yikes. 38-20, Buccaneers squeak out a win against the Vikings, like we said. Do you want to say it? You got anything to say? Well, there was a tweet. We'll get to that. About Brady, but I don't think it's towards the Buccaneers. Wink, wink. This is a 50-50 game to me. So, no upset watch here. But I'm going to go with the Bears. I think they'll rebound against... I want to see a better defense. But a team I think that has less offense. So I think this would be like a very close game, like a field goal type game, and you got the Bucks. Respect it. Good split there. Shroud. Chiefs versus Jags, Pog match. Chiefs lose by a point on their banner opening weekend of NFL, and the Jags. They do what they gotta do against the Colts. Calvin Ridley is a beast. This is very upset potential, dude. And it's Pog match. Obviously, it can go either way. Jags looks good. Chiefs looked not good without Kelsey. So you better hope Kelsey's playing this game. Chris Jones is, and that's why I have the Chiefs winning, and you have the Jags. I like the split. Another split, dude. Ooh. Oh, man. Next week's records are going to be spicy. It's going to be close. Next up, we got the Packers versus the Falcons. And yes, you're seeing the logo right. The Falcons are bringing back their throwbacks. That's the surprise this season. We got graphics, new logos. for when the team does something special with their uniforms and stuff. So I think that's fun, right? So we got the Packers-Falcons. Pretty 50-50 game, in my opinion. It's crazy to think one of these teams is going to be 2-0. But I'm going to go with the Falcons. You're going to go with the Packers. Another split. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like we said, Packers blew out the Bears. So Packers might just, own the Bears like the Browns own the Bengals. And the Falcons, I like them home, and I like, I don't know. I don't know what I like. I think Bijan Robinson will have a pretty good game against that rushing defense. Pass defense, though, Desmond Ritter's going to struggle. I think it's going to be pretty close. I think Bijan Robinson is going to squeak it out. Falcons running back. Next up, and it pains me to do this. This is upset watch. Raiders got the dub against the Broncos. Bills, Aaron Rodgers goes down the first 5 minutes of the game. Like the first set of downs in the game for him too. So the Bills should have the win in the bag, right? No, they lost. Josh Allen forced four turnovers in the second half. They were up 13-3. Who subbed in for Aaron? Zach Wilson. Yeah. It pains me to say upset watch, but the Bills, that kind of game could ruin your mentality. And Stephon Diggs could want out. He could get traded this week. We don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Jets beat the Bills with Zach Wilson. Again. Yeah, that happened last season, by the way. That's why the Jets were such... Like, I thought they'd be such a lethal team. And they are. Their defense was insane. There was one guy who caught 3 picks for that team. Dude, the Jets would have been insane with Aaron Rodgers. I'm so sad about that. But we're going to get to that later. But yeah, if Raiders win, I think the Bills Super Bowl is done. The Bills Super Bowl is closed. Their window's done. They are not gonna win their division if they lose this game, in my opinion. But I'm actually going Bills. With everything said, I'm going with the Bills. If they lose, that's rough. You're going with the Raiders. That's crazy. I can see it, dude. Devontae, I like their defense could probably get after Josh Allen like the Jets did. I don't know, man. It's week 1. Let's not overreact, but yeah, I like this upset pick. I think it's an honorable upset pick. All right, just based off week 1. Next up we got Chargers Titans. Hey, Dolphins Chargers, great game. Respectable. Chargers choke it once again. I don't want to say they choked it, but just a close game. Dolphins squeaked them out. Tua had 466 yards. I don't know what you can do. Chargers defense still sucks, even with their healthy fucking roster. Titans, though, couldn't even get a touchdown. But you know what they could get? 6 field goals. 16... It was 16. What was it? 16-15. 18 to. Yeah, it was 16-15. It was 16-15. I remember. Yeah, Saints beat them. They scored a touchdown at the end. Yeah, Titans. You can't do anything if you don't get in the end zone. With that reason, I think the Chargers will win this game. But yeah, upset watch but might as well put the Chargers in upset watch every week. It's just unpredictable with them, it really is. And you're going with the Titans. So many splits. This will not be a split, though. Hey, the Rams did surprise, though, against the Seahawks. What was his name? Puka Nakua? Puka Nakua filled in for Cooper Kupp and got 119 yards. Another guy got 119 yards on the Rams. So the Rams' offense looked better than everyone thought it would. The Seahawks lost 13-30. Rams beat them that bad. So that was kind of unexpected. But not unexpected was the Rams, the 49ers completely annihilating the Steelers 30-7. Steelers just didn't have the offense. That was the upset about the game, but the Niners 30 points as expected. Brandon Ayuk had a great game. It should be 49ers. Pog match though, because you gotta give the Rams respect here. That was kind of crazy how they pulled that off. Rams might not be in much shambles as people think this season. We'll see. We'll see though. It's only week 1. We both got the 49ers as expected, but you never know in these divisional games. All right. Giants. Giants lost 0-40 on Sunday Night Football. I thought the Bengals were going to score the least amount of points, but the Giants said, "Hold my beer" on Sunday night, bro. I thought the Cowboys would blow them out, but that was disgusting. I don't even know what to say. Oh God. Cardinals, worst team in the league, but didn't do too bad against the Commanders. That's not bad. For a team that I thought was going to surprise people this year, but give it more time, give it for more weeks. Cardinals, this is upset. That is disgusting for the Giants. But I'm still going with Giants. They scored 0 points. That is not going to be the entire season. But my God, I would not be surprised if the Cardinals won. I would not be surprised. That was bad. Giants, I'm expecting to pick it up, but I got nothing else to say. Cowboys look like the best defense in football after that. My God. Moving on. Speaking of the Cowboys, look like a great defense. And then the Jets, we got to talk about Aaron Rodgers. Went down first 5 minutes of the game. Didn't even complete a set of downs. And, worst 9-11 for New York in a while. That's tough. And the Jets still managed to win with that defense. That defense showed out yesterday. And that's why I'm telling you, the Jets defense, that's why they went 7-10, and their defense got better. And we also got to talk about, I know, it's upset watch, but we got to talk about Dak Prescott. Led the league in picks, so I would not be surprised to see some picks from the Jets. I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets kept this a one-score game. But Cowboys defense, I can't bet against that right now. And with the Zach Wilson being in charge of that offense, Cowboys offense even looked good. Tony Pollard. It might be a very close game. I'm not going to lie. I think it's closer than anyone's going to make it this week. I think it's going to be closer than anyone makes it this week. But the Cowboys look so good, and the Jets just lost their franchise QB. That sucks. I feel so bad for them. That team would have been insane to watch the entire season. But yep, Aaron Rodgers out for the entire season. That's where we're at. Cowboys get the dub. Next up, Commanders Broncos. Gonna speed up a little bit. Commanders struggled against presumably the worst team in the league. Growing pains, though. They struggled. They struggled with the Cardinals. They won 20-16. Hey, it's week 1. Growing pains, okay? But they got the dub. Broncos lost by a point to the Raiders. So 2 teams you just really don't know. A lot of question marks right now. I think the Commanders' defense will pick it up, but the Broncos' defense is also really good, and it's proven to be good. So I'm going to give the Broncos the win because they're home. But would not be surprised if the Commanders went 2-0. And you got the Commanders. I like the split. Next up, Dolphins versus the Patriots throwbacks. Dolphins look like the favorite to win the division after Monday night, if anything. You look at the Jets, right? Lost their franchise QB. Buffalo still lost with Josh Allen with 4 turnovers. The Dolphins look like the favorite. I mean, they look like they'll run away with the division after yesterday. And the Patriots, I mean, good defense. Kept it close with the Eagles. I think, again, Dolphins' offense is going to be too much for the Patriots, but would not be surprised if the Patriots won. Won't be surprised. And I don't have it as an upset watch either. I don't think it's a big upset divisional game. You know, anything can go. You got the Dolphins as well. After that offensive performance, I expect that as well. Saints-Panthers. Saints struggled against the Titans. Derek Carr, a pretty good game, though. Like 300-plus yards. 1 pick. Just the Titans' defense might be a little underestimated, and that might be why they struggled. Just a lot of questions after week 1. That's it. Panthers lost in the number 1 pick's debut. Rookie QB, what can you do? Not much you can do there. Bryce Young, yeah, the O-line's probably going to get him killed. I got to go with the Saints here. Divisional game, though. You went with the Saints as well. All right, Monday night. The Browns are releasing their white jerseys for Monday night. It's a whiteout. This is a whiteout. A lot of teams have white jerseys, but this is a whiteout. So they got white helmets now, too. Yeah, I love these graphics for this year. You're going to love them, too. We got a lot of graphics this year for, special uniform teams. When throwbacks, whiteouts, color rush, you name it. It's going to be pretty fun. But they face the Steelers, and I expect the Steelers bounce back. That was a very tough 49ers defense. So I'm counting on them to do it again. Pog match, AFC North battle again. A lot of AFC North battles will be primetime this season. I'm going with the Steelers here. You're going with the Steelers as well. Even after the Browns shut out the Bengals? I mean, it happens every year. Let's be real. Like the Cleveland, the Browns shut out the Bengals every year and still disappoint. So I guess that's kind of what we're expecting. I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns start 2-0 though. Steelers don't have Deontay Johnson now and Cam Hayward for this game. So you're just expecting the Browns to kind of get pulled back to earth after week 1. We'll see. Gonna be a good season, man. I feel for the Jets though. That's tough. But that'll be the predictions, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Let us know your predictions in the comments below. Hakuna Matata. Anything else? Shroud? Nothing? Dude, I was like, we didn't see any season-ending injuries until Monday night. It was almost expected. Like, we almost got through week 1 without, like, horrible injuries. Like, J.K. Dobbins has been injured, like, in 3 seasons straight. Like, J.K. Dobbins can't get a break, right? So that wasn't really surprising to me. Season-ending injury, I mean, there you go. That's the headline. Aaron Rodgers. That is so tough, man. I'm so sad. I had them winning the division too. If you looked at I had them winning. All that hype for the offseason, dude. Well, I think the Jets have enough to stay in the playoff hunt. I'm not gonna lie. So I think they are a dark horse to get a wild card now. I thought they would win the division. I really did. But now with Aaron Rodgers gone, looking like a 6 or 7 seed. It with that defense especially, I think it's possible. Yeah, it doesn't take them out because that defense is nasty. The rest of the team is insane behind their quarterback. It's kind of like the 49ers. It's just like really unfortunate. It's just so sad. I'm really sad. Like I even as a Bengals fan, I really loved to like I couldn't wait to watch the Jets this year. And that might be Aaron Rodgers' career done too. Like Aaron Rodgers might be his entire career done. Yep. All right, but enough of the tangent. We won't hold you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully with less injuries, because my God. But, Hakuna Matata.